Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagazzi, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And last episode, what did we do? I think we got the Captain Cap, we did the we rescued the ship, not fully yet, but we have done so at least some of the way. We went and got the crest because if we didn't get it, we would have had to go back. Not that it really makes much difference because we could have done it anyway because without having to go through a bunch of hoopla, but we would have had to go get it because you need the Mobius crest. Without the Mobius crest, you cannot continue on. Nor can you continue on without the Captain Cap. Those are two items that are essential. Most items are essential. This is not. Nor is this. But this is, so is this. That's essential, that's essential, essential. Even though that they're like a one-time use, multi-key. It's crazy that they give you a key that you you don't actually have to use, but you can. You actually have to have it because it's part of the main storyline. I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of some of these because we have more of an opportunity to get more, and because that's just the way it is. So we got 90 seeds. That's just going to be way more than enough. And then there's 60 refreshers, which I probably should max out before the final enchilada. But yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, we got Ruben back, so we pretty much have this to do. So this is the ship, and yes, you want to take out all the monsters. If you don't, you'll miss out. So this is what I like to do. These are not new enemies, but no long. I don't remember if Sorcerer was one of the new enemies from in the region. I know it's not new that we haven't actually ever seen it, but as far as yeah, we can use his white, which is pretty cool, I would say. It's bad that he doesn't have any of his spells, but that's okay. I think that's the first time he's ever used Earthquake that I can remember. But I didn't even know he had it, or remember he ever did. So yeah, I'm going to take out all these. Wow, almost reminds me of, the Ice Pyramid when we had to take out a bunch of snakes. So like I said, I was trying to say before that, yeah, these spells, which I made a mistake there, some of them single target, but if you want to do it multi, you have to do it manually. So, but whatever. So let's go ahead and take out Naga. I think yep, that's her name. Wow, I actually remember that. It's not too often I remember these things, unless I recently played it like the other day or something. But yeah, it has been actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter that you finish it off. What matters, ultimately, and I always say that if you get stoned, or not stoned, but petrified, same thing, I guess. I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, so this is what it's like to fight these things. Yeah. And I want to say that as well that my videos have been doing poorly, even on BitChute. So I may just stop after I finish off doing... Okay, you're going to put him to sleep. Okay. And we should be immune to this. Why are we not immune to this stuff? I don't remember us not being immune to this at this point. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know about him, but I know about me. Okay, so I mean, I don't know what the thing is to Stop it. They're about the same as the silence, but they're pink instead of purple. Purple is silence for whatever reason. Don't ask me. I didn't create it, so I don't really care. I like how we're like level 34 and he's 31. That's not bad at all. I could have sworn he would have leveled up, but you know, whatever. And there you go. Look at that. I'm strong against Petrify and everything, which is not bad. So yeah. And I should have also... Oh, no. Oh, God. So I forgot to mention this, though, that, yeah, with the... with the flame armor that we got, the Apollo helm, which I did briefly mention it on YouTube, because I had to make the video longer, which is fine. Anyway, that, what was I gonna say? That, yeah, it gives us even more resistance to flame, or to being, burned. Of course you would do that. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. Okay, so see, there you go again with that, so that's fine. See, with life, it doesn't do anything, I guess. I didn't realize it didn't do anything, but there you go. I thought it wouldn't work, or remember it not working, but, you know, outside of battle, so, but whatever. I mean, you know. I'm guessing it would, like, heal you up. I'm not sure what we need that for, but if we have to use it here, then we'll be able to do that. So, this won't take long. We have to fully rescue it, and in order to do that, you have to fight off all the monsters. Or you could optionally skip the monsters, but remember this. You can't skip them all. You have to at least fight, and I know it makes no sense, but you have to at least fight a few monsters if you want to go the alternate route, which I do not recommend no matter what. It's absolutely insane doing it. And I never really cared about skipping trainer battles, because that to me was something that there's... Now this here, yeah, will mean something a little bit later. You'll know what I mean. Now, like I said, I want to take this on. Oh no. I forgot that I had to have gaming speed, or this, because this makes it just more faster. And I should put him on duty of using white spells, because yeah, we have to use spells in this. Weapons aren't going to be as effective, unfortunately. Just depends on who we're fighting up against. So, you know. I always say your strongest spells are your best bet, but that's just it, you know. And there is just, once you make a new update video, there's just like no good chance that if you have to erase it, there's no good chance that it's going to go too well that you really want to make one. So, I mean, oh crap, that's not good. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. It'll get reset anyway. So what I want to do here is I want to take out these and have you do that. I'm glad he learned white. Makes it more effective now. Oh, Jesus. You would have to put us to sleep, wouldn't you? And I do remember him having a thunder spell, but, you know, whatever. Maybe you know, maybe it was a glitch or something. I don't know. Ah, there's more enemies up above. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take on those guys right now. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll take on this guy. I am very, very thankful that we're not able to get stoned because that helps out. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think we can do anything. Okay, so nope. Okay, we gotta go through a different way. That way right there leads to where we need to go, if I remember correctly. So, it's alright, though. I hope it gets reset. I mean, like, I don't want to do that. I think you got to, yeah, you have to go this way. And there you go. That's what I call fast work. Thanatos. Yeah. Can't believe his name is Thanatos instead of Dullahan, but whatever. Maybe they just didn't want it to get... Okay, so now we can come down here if we want to. Before we finish it off, because you can actually do this without, and it won't affect anything. So, if I remember correctly, let's see. Yeah, I want to go here. This is not a new enemy. We've seen Shadow before and Gargoyle. Nice. Now this is what you want. I found Gaia's armor. Will you stop that, you ding's harp? Okay, there it is. Oh, yes. Now we are definitely resistant to sleep. Now that means they can't, because that's ZZ's. I didn't realize that I had to be there, but yeah, pretty much, yeah, Gaia's armor. You don't get to see that name too much in games. It's a very highly common name. Even Moonhelm is a deal. And Noble Armor, I wouldn't know what Steel Shield, but I know Venus Shield, Cupid Locket. I mean, look at that. Wow. That's amazing. Now we're just missing one more piece of equipment, and that's going to be another shield, which I know luckily where it's at, so we'll be getting that. Apollo Helm. Wow, to think that we could have gone without the Moon Helm. Still would have got us some flame, but wouldn't give us much of it. Now, we can come up here. Now, see, the monsters have not disappeared because we didn't go do the one thing that I could have done, but that's because I want to take this out. And that also means that now that we can do that, actually, I forgot that I need to do this because, we need to heal up because I want to use my strongest spells. How good are we on time? Okay, we're good. Ah! Okay. Yes, I will be taking out all the enemies. I don't care. It's worth it to me. Because, especially because, I mean, even though that we don't need the money anymore, but we do need the levels. And even though that we're going to need to be going through and try to grind as much as we can before the end game. Yeah, you don't want to fall down there. You could, but we want to take out this guy first. Of course you would do Earthquake. Why the hell wouldn't you? I like my ultimate spell, Flare. There we go. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to take them all on. So now that we have the ability to stop them from putting us to sleep, which is good, I would say, generally. Now, if you want to know for a fact, we can do this here. See? It won't let us go any further. You actually have to use this piece here. But what you want to do is, you want to come up here, doesn't matter where you go to, because we're going to be doing it all, and I mean all of it. And yes, I will get to the battlefields. Never mind. I was thinking that there was a staircase here for some reason or another. The staircase it'll still be there even after the certain events here coming up. Like that, So, yes, we are taking down Naga, and we shouldn't have any problems from now on. And we are actually getting really fast enough. Whoa. I don't want to do that yet. Matter of fact, yep, take on Gargoyle. I missed it. That's alright. We'll come back and we'll get it. I'm not really used to doing this really fast, but, you know, it's okay. Like I said, it shouldn't take us that long, because this ship is not very long at all. But what's coming up, though, after this is something that's not seen too often in games. ActRaiser is a prime example that I didn't even know even had it until I did it. It was at the last bit of it. I won't spoil that for you either. Of course I did that, but that's okay. Actually, run. See, that's the thing about this game, is you can get out of that. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why it does that constantly, but either way. Okay, so we're going to do this, because we're... Yep. Max ship B2. It doesn't matter how we do this in any order, but we'll just get it done. The only thing is now I don't think that Ruben's going to be resistant to sleep, but we will be. That's because we're also now faster than they can put it out, which is not bad. Yeah. There we are, level 35. Nice. Let's see what we got. Ooh, 1400. Wow, I haven't seen that since I don't remember. And yeah, you know, I could have sworn. And I mean, could have sworn. Yeah, I gotta print that down because I don't want it to be this maxed out. Not yet, anyway, but we will. Matter of fact, it's time to switch it up a little bit. See, again, I like how his, like, we're at level, like, 35, and he's, like, nowhere higher than us. Well, there we go. Liking this. What do we... okay, we're still getting good on that. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to keep on going at it. And we're almost out of time, but, you know, I'll keep at it for as long as I can. As long as it doesn't split on us, we'll be fine. Yeah. There. And you might be thinking, well, it's amazing that it still holds up and doesn't have any holes, right? Well, speaking of that, it's like a kind of a built-in cheat or cheating glitch for Duke Nukem. That means absolutely nothing because it's just, you're just, you know. But I'll show that off when I get to Duke Nukem. For right now, you know, and what I mean by that, I'm sure I think it's like only a couple games you can get away with doing that. So let's go ahead and waste up the rest of our spells, and then we'll do that. Oh, for crying out loud, you had to do that. Well, at least I got them down. Let's see what we got in here. No more explosives. Let me take on this guy here after we... Oh, you monkey bitch. Okay, and we'll keep going. Keep going. I don't think it really matters. I could be wrong about these, because I know you can get them back. The hell? And once again, let's not keep this at maximum because I do not want to do that. I'm pretty good at 90. I know. And another thing is, so even if I could move this, it means absolutely nothing, and they'll just reset. So, yeah, you could have done that, got out there and fought the monster, but what the hell's the point? So I'm going to go ahead and use this because it really makes no difference. Like I said, I don't ultimately use these things except for the plot thing. That's it. That's it. That's, you know, for whatever I needed to open up things. Otherwise, it's just, that's something I use in battle. I just don't wind up, it's a waste. You know? I always try to keep these at maximum anyway. But as far as items are concerned, I know it makes no sense to you, but I do it that way because, you know, we have too many options to do that, and it's just a waste of time to sit there and, you know, try and max out on items when you've got more than enough to do to max out too many places. It's just not really, you know, we'll get one more chance, and what we'll do is we'll wait till then to start doing it. And that's about it. So there's something interesting that you'll never see in any other ship except for maybe, I don't know, something similar, but, you know, different. I mean, you're free to play the game however you want to, but I personally choose to do it this way because it's better this way. Oh, damn. That's not good. So, if I remember correctly, I think once we get to a certain point, that even Doom won't affect us. So, you know, except for somebody who can still do it, and that's about it. Everybody else who can even still use that spell, they have no, it has no effect on us. And you know what Doom is? Is it basically takes away your life force. And they have different ways of doing it. You know, where they do it based on the maximum maximum HP you actually have. So there we go. I don't know if that's all the monsters or not. I don't think that is. I think there's one more. Yep, there is. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't take too long to get through this. Oh, damn it. Bastard. Okay. Unfortunately, we had to go down that way. So now we're gonna go up, and it doesn't really matter. We can either heal. We can wait till we get up to the end, but I think we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Because we kind of need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, do that, and there you go. Now it's time to go get to where we need to go to. We could have done this in any order we wanted to, but you know, like instead of going and get the helm to finish off the rest of it, I could have just gone ahead and gone without it. So. Yeah, I didn't realize how much it sounds just like the Bone Dungeon, but it does. So here we are. Isn't that my Captain Cap? Callie asked us to give it to you. Are you okay? I thought there was a different music here anyway.
Dad, I was worried about you. You look awful.
I'm okay, but I have some bad news. The Dark King prophecy. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. So that means it's not over. Not yet. Oh, no.
Dad, tell us about the prophecy later. Let us cure your wounds in India first.
Okay, so... But... I'm okay. I guess I haven't recovered from that fall off the bridge. Yeah, no kidding. So, let's get back to them. Ruben, let's go to Windia and put you to bed. I like how Windia is the place to go to put people to bed. Ah, okay, here comes the thing. Like I said, that's one of the coolest theme songs. Actually, that's the only cool theme song in this entire game that actually exists just for a character that has to be, like, you know, Tristam. And next to the boss music, which is pretty cool. It's a tie between the two for this game. I forgot even about this, but anyway, there you are. And here's the thing that's not going to make much sense. So, even if you didn't go up to Fireburg and caught those two up there, it wouldn't matter. So, you know, the thing is, this is what's going to happen. Spencer, Phoebe Rafalbe's been looking for you. I met her at the inn in Windia, and now she wants to meet you. Uh-oh. We're done here. Let's go. Right. Second. See you again, kid. The name's Jack, by the way. So anyway, you know, I actually did. I used to do this thing as part of a show, right? Where I would go, "That's the best noob in the house." You know, I used to do that, but now not anymore. That whole show is dead and gone. But we're not gonna do that anymore. So this guy will sit here and say the same thing. The Mobius Crest is buried in Spencer's place. If we had it, we could reach the ship topic from here. Well, I have it. So, I mean, unless there's like a duplicate sitting somewhere in there, I wouldn't know. So, we have the only one that actually is in the entire game. So, unfortunately, though, if we actually go back to the inn, yeah, it's going to move things on forward. But what we could do, essentially, instead of going to there, is that way. And what we will do before we tackle on to there is we'll do that, but wait until we get another character. We can go to any place we want to now and just kind of rest up. We could even go to a free inn, but we got too much gold to spend. I mean, like, literally right now. Like, we're so much to our eyeballs of gold. Well, unlike in Suikoden, I might say, because, you know, Suikoden is kind of a different foray. Because there's a thing that I didn't even know about when I first played the game, that it's just part of 100% in the game. You want to know more about it, you'll have to wait till it's been released. And so forth. I know I've been doing short videos. I try to do them as long as I can go. So we don't actually have to go to Fireburg right now. Or anywhere at all. We can even go to over here because we have money to spend. So we might as well do that, even though it's not going to make a difference. I like the flowers. It's crazy. It's not really a reference, but I guess you might say it to something later on that, you know, that really doesn't really affect Final Fantasy VII, but there is that. And I don't think they revisited that in the remake, but I could be wrong. And again, here's another guy that will sell you explosives. No, thank you. That's what we have the focus tower for. How How about some cure potion? Hell no. And I mean hell no. I'd rather not. I'd rather buy seeds or something. But actually, since we're actually at to this point in the game, we don't need to be buying anymore because, well, although it wouldn't hurt for us to get up to at least 90, I guess. But we're just going to be spending it like crazy. So I believe we not heal up? I don't remember. But, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Look at that. Our stats are off the rocket here. His stats are very much... The thing is, I forgot to do this, but it doesn't really matter. You can actually check out their weapons. Look at that. Attack is a 197. Yeah, they've improved some, but, And what he has something that we can get. Most characters don't. We can actually get the steel helm, but we can't get is flame armor. Makes no difference anyway, because we actually have resistance to flame with our two helms, Moon Helm and Apollo Helm. Except the Apollo Helm will give you much more resistance, as well as more total defense. As long as you've got the Moon Helm, with even more on top of that. It's probably no sense in going back to go get them, but, then again, However, if you went to fall spacing and you missed out on the chest, you're not going to get back in there, because there is an important item, and I believe, I want to say it's heal. I'm not going to swear to that, but I think it is. Because it's a very important item, but it's completely optional, and you can miss. But it is part of 100% of the game. It's not hard to 100% the game if you know where everything's at, and as long as you don't miss out on it, otherwise you're going to be like, oh crap. There are optional things that I guess we can miss out on that probably wouldn't affect that 100%, but I wouldn't know. There's not really a score system, unlike another game I know of, which that game I could never figure out for the score system. I couldn't understand it whatsoever. It's not like this game where you can go back and forth, like, what do you call it, backtrack and go do things. So if I remember correctly, I think we want to go this way, because, Yep, there he is again. This guy is very important. It means nothing if you miss out on him for a lot of the dialogue, but a lot of it's very important that you can talk to him. There he is again. Jack, you'll soon battle the Dark King, but don't be afraid. You've shown great courage in saving the crystals. What was that? Well, anyway. So yeah, I probably wound up doing it. I don't know yet. I mean, I'm thinking about it, but either way. So that's about... This is a good place to stop it. I will see you all in another episode. Until then, later.